Okay. What else is popping?
Mark Zuckerberg is what's popping, and he is starting to pick a left from Elon Musk. And this is because they are going to start rolling out a new similar subscription plan that will allow people to be official and legitimate on his platforms, and that is on the Meta, on the Meta platforms. Yeah.
So that would be like Instagram, Facebook, and I think that's it. I don't think you need verification on WhatsApp. But verification is a political thing. You know, when you're verified, you kind of look legit. You kind of look serious. And, I have tried to seek verification for some of the accounts that I manage. And my goodness, it's a lot of work. Like the old way of doing it was very, very difficult. And now if they're saying as long as you pay, you can get verified, doesn't that take away the prestige of being verified?
I think it really does.
Because before it seemed like you must have done something to earn the status.
First of all, the social media company identified you and then offered you the verification, right? Is that how it was?
No, you're supposed to apply for verification.
Okay.
You apply for verification, and then if you meet the criteria they've given, then it is granted.
Okay.
At least that's how it used to be.
That's still not cool. Because it would be amazing, like if you say had 50 million followers on social media, and then Instagram is like, yo, we see you, girl. We want to offer you this blue tick to let everybody know that you're legit. I think that would be the real prestige. But anyway, Mark Zuckerberg took to his social media and he said, good morning. And he went on and said, new product announcement. This week, we are starting to roll out Meta Verified, a subscription service that lets you verify your account with a government ID. So get a blue badge, get extra impersonation protection against accounts claiming to be you, and get direct access to customer support. This new feature is about increasing authenticity and security access over our services. And they go on to say that Meta Verified starts at $11.99 a month on web and $14.99 a month on iOS, and will be rolling out in Australia and New Zealand this week, and more countries will be following that.
I think it's about money. They just want to make money. I mean, Meta or Facebook is really suffering from revenue shortfalls. Twitter also, which is why Elon put it in place. So I'm not surprised that Mark Zuckerberg is picking a leaf. Now, I don't know if it's going to apply to profiles as well as pages, or is it just for pages, do you think?
I think it's just for pages.
Because if you have like a personal profile, I don't know, is that something they verify?
I think you can. What do you mean a personal profile? Like, say, for instance, if you have, say, Jameson N and then Fatboy.
Yeah, so my Jameson N is a profile.
Okay.
It's not a page.
Okay.
RX Radio is a page. Jameson N is a profile.
I think also profiles. Because there are some people who don't have pages and they just have their own profile pages where they go and talk all the nonsense that they want.
Anyway, $11 you say?
Yeah, 11 and then 14 if you're on iOS.
Does this mean they will withdraw the previous verification that had been issued to like other people who had obtained it through other means, the old way?
No, they did not say that.
So, for example, if I'm a news publication, do I have to reapply? Will they withdraw my verification check mark if I don't pay?
No. They said that they're going to let you go on as you have been going on. But they went on to say this also in their statement, and it's titled "Building Safety from the Beginning." It goes on to say, and I quote, "It's important to feel confident that your identity and accounts are safe, and that the people you are interacting with, the people who you're interacting with say they are who they are." You get it. That's why we are building a series of checks into Meta Verified before, during, and after someone applies. And it goes on to say, to be eligible, accounts must meet minimum activity requirements such as a prior posting history and be at least 18 years old. It goes on to say, applicants are then required to submit a government ID that matches the profile name and photo of the Facebook or Instagram account they are applying for. Thank you, Meta, because we are tired of being catfished. And it goes on to say, subscriptions will include proactive monitoring for accounts impersonation.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay. I think in the digital realm, identity authentication is one of the most important things because you mentioned catfishing, which
Yeah.
is a big problem. People
Big
impersonating
problem. Yeah.
others. And on dating apps, that's like a big
A
problem.
big problem.
Like you go to Tinder and you see someone's using your pictures. And actually, I've actually also, like, back when I was active on those online dating apps, people would see my profile and would want to swipe right, but would swipe left
But is it this guy?
because they think, wait, is it a fake account? Someone must have just gotten this guy's pictures because he's a public figure and he's trying to impersonate him. So I ain't going to get played like that. So they swipe left and I lose out
And Bambi,
on a
you're
nice,
there.
juicy lady.
You could have taken a picture while holding a placard. No, it is me, the real fat boy. I'm the real guy.
Have you ever done online dating?
No, I did. Actually, I was on Tinder for maybe 40 minutes or less. And the first people that I swiped, I knew, and they're all hoes. So I'm like, this is not the place
Hoes.
for me.
As in,
Yes. They are for the streets. I'm like, this is not the place for me. But funny thing is that there's this guy who was trying to date me. And then I saw that he had a lot of dating apps on his phone. And so I asked him, how come you have so many dating apps? And do you know the reason he gave me? Apparently, somebody was using his profile. And by the way, he's a very good looking man. He said that somebody was using his profile and catfishing people on these dating apps. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense. If somebody is using your profile, how come you have their profile? Like, I'm not dumb. Stop it.
well, I mean, he probably was a dude that was playing the field. But it's
Still searching the waters.
it's rough out there, man. It's rough out there.
Well, like I said before, those people who already have, their verified status, you're not going to be touched, and it's okay. Just go on doing your thing. Otherwise, Elon
Is
Musk.
that good or bad? Because isn't there a part of you that's like, you know what? Let's level the playing field. Everyone back to square one. We're all on the same. We're all peasants now. We're all equal.
But you know what my biggest concern is? Because if you're going to apply for this, you have to apply with a government ID. Then that means...
Which you have.
Which I have, but doesn't that give them access to all of your personal information? Because now if they have your NIN number, they have all your information.
Oh, you're right.
All your information.
If obviously, so like if accounts are hacked, that is
Exactly.
information that can, that's very sensitive.
Exactly.
That's true. And also, well, I guess you won't be able to open an anonymous account.
Exactly. So for me, that is very concerning because there's also identity theft because we don't know what they do with this information. And we have had stories that big companies or social media companies like this embed clauses in the terms and agreement where they can sell your data and
Which they have
information
done.
which they have done many times. So for me, that is a big concern for me. And I probably will not be applying for it.
It's a very big concern. I mean, we wouldn't want a hacker to steal the billions in your account.
I
right?
know, right? Like, listen, what about my family? But anyway, lastly, Elon Musk did respond to it and he just laughed and he went on to say, and he tweeted the word in quotes, inevitable, and then laughing emojis. And he responded to a number of memes that people put on social media. Remember that clip where Mr. Bean was taking an exam and he was copying from some guy? Yeah. So in this scenario, Mark Zuckerberg is Mr. Bean and then the other guy is Elon Musk. I don't know if you watched that episode.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So he did just respond to a number of memes and was like, yeah, it is what it is. Trendsetter.